Good day everyone, this is Nigel Troy as Oreta representing the Group 6 of 11 STEM Quartz. And now I am here representing our group to explain the basic calculus and its significance to our world. Before we proceed what is the significance of calculus in our world, let us first define what is calculus. Calculus is defined as a branch of mathematics that deals with the finding of different properties of integrals and derivatives of a function. It is the study of continuous change of a function or a rate of change of function. It has two major branches, namely differential calculus and integral calculus.
Differential calculus is a branch of mathematical analysis devised by Isaac Newton and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, and concerned with the problem of finding the rate of change of a function with respect to the variable on which it depends. Thus, it involves calculating derivatives and using them to solve problems involving non-constant rates of change. Integral calculus is a branch of mathematics concerned with the theory and applications as in the determination of lengths, areas, and volumes, and in the solution of differential equations of integrals and integration. Integral calculus deals with the derivation of formulas for finding antiderivatives. Calculus, defined as the mathematical study of change, was developed independently by Isaac Newton and Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz in the 17th century. Engineering is defined as the profession of knowledge which mathematical and natural sciences gained by study, experience, and practice is applied with judgment to develop ways to utilize economically and the materials forces for nature for benefit of mankind. Some engineers directly use calculus in their daily practice, and some use computer programs based on the calculus that simplify engineering design. Two methods of calculus, differentiation and integration, are particularly useful in the practice of engineering and are generally used for optimization and summation, respectively. Calculus helps to develop our thinking capability and problem-solving skills. More challenging tasks for scientific studies with engineering application for beginners who find difficulties in understanding the problem-solving power of calculus.
Is calculus needed in economics? Yes, indeed. Calculus will be required in every economic class beyond the undergraduate level principal class. Calculus will be also needed if you choose to take an advanced level economics or finance class. It is needed if you want to pursue graduate studies in economics or finance. Calculus is widely used in economics because it can solve a variety of problems that algebra can't. Calculus is used by economists to research economic change, whether it's global or human activity. It includes the use of various formulas to measure limits, functions, and derivatives. Calculus is a mathematical concept that is used in economics to analyze and document complex data, which is usually represented by graphs and curves. Calculus makes it simple to quantify marginal cost and marginal revenue, allowing for the calculation of the maximum benefit. Supply and demand curves can also be studied using it.
The use of calculus in business. Business calculus is necessary when calculating absolute production quantities, which will result in the greatest profit. It is also used to calculate the profit in additional terms, mid or the marginal profit. Another use is determining ideal packaging and shipment sizes. Also, there are many other uses. The basic idea is this: economists or mathematicians can provide equations for calculating revenues, costs, and profits. A curve can be drawn from such an equation. Most of the time, the curve goes up then starts to come down because there is production quantity above which new costs are higher than new revenues. Example: an Apple store has limited capacity and customer participation, so we have to determine how many iPhones to ship to the store. Above that, numbers, storage, or inventory holding costs begin to eat into our profit on new phone sales. On a graph, the ideal quantity occurs at the maximum Y value, where the curve turns and starts going down. Calculus is a convenient way to calculate the x and y values at a starting point on any curve.
calculus in science. So calculus is mainly used to create a mathematical model to arrive at into an optimal solution. For example, in physics, calculus is used in a lot of concept. Among of the physical concepts include motion, heat, electricity, harmonics, acoustics, astronomy, and dynamics. In fact, even the advanced physics concepts, including electromagnetism and Einstein's theory of relativity and calculus, uses calculus. In field of chemistry, calculus can be used to predict functions such as reaction rates and radioactive delay.
Good day everyone, I'm Jane and I'm here to talk about the relevance of calculus in biology. So calculus is a study of continuous change, and how is it relevant to biology? And what is its application? Because we all know that science or biology is the total opposite of math. So biocalculus introduces the fundamental ideas of calculus from the perspective of a biologist. It uses biological data to motivate and elucidate concepts that are essential for constructive use of mathematica in solving biological problems. Biologists use calculus in a variety of ways. Biologists use calculus in a variety of ways, from designing experiments to mapping complex biological systems. Calculus became more biology-oriented as it helped to determine the growth or decay problems in any organism population, gene regulation, and dynamical changes in biological events such as monitoring the change of patient's temperature along with the medications. It also allows biologists to describe how molecules move in and out of cells, how bacteria shuttle through blood vessels, how drugs get broken down in the body, and many other physiological processes. Saying that calculus changed the world is not an overstatement, because since its invention, calculus has been crucial to the development of many scientific advancements, particularly in the fields of physics and engineering. Calculus can tell us about the motion of astronomical bodies, weather patterns, electric and electronic circuits and systems, and the movement of sound and light, to name a few. It has probably been useful in the invention of great amount of objects in your home. Calculus is thus used for small-scale and large-scale scientific discoveries, inventions, and advancements in general.
Calculus helps us in different aspects in our life. It makes our life at ease. And that's all for our video. Now this is Group 6 explaining the significance of calculus in world.